What is up, Drum Alert Nation? I'm your host, Killer Keemstar. Let's get right into the news. Segway guy from Tanacon, you remember him? Oh, he's causing more problems for YouTubers. A bunch of UK YouTubers got exposed by the Minecraft trolls, or you know, the Minecraft kids that try to cancel everyone. There was a big war a couple days ago. Of course, we got Bryce Hall in the news. Lots of stuff going on with him. We got some KSI news, some Logan Paul news. We got it all for you right here. So sit back, relax, grab the popcorn, and make sure you're subscribed, because you know, as soon as I get the scoop, I'm gonna keep you in the loop for our very first story. Oh, Logan Paul! It was announced a couple days ago that Logan Paul was gonna appear on Raw. That's Raw tonight. Logan Paul making another appearance on the WWF, or E, or I'm old. It used to be called F. Also in the news, milestones for the one, the only PewDiePie, as he posted on Instagram that it was his 10-year anniversary. That's right, him and Marzia celebrating their anniversary. Also in the news, GTA YouTubers. Some of them are okay, but most of them really bad. And this GTA YouTuber is super bad. That's right, I gotta bring up his social blade because his channel is currently private. All his stuff is private. We're talking about JK Gamers. This GTA YouTuber recently was arrested for 9 counts of bad stuff with kids. Yeah. Think of the absolute worst thing an adult could do to a kid. That's what you know what I'm talking about. I can't say though, obviously they'll demonetize this video. I guess one thing that frustrates me with this story is multiple different other GTA YouTubers were trying to out this guy for a while, and it landed on deaf ears. I could put one message out to the community. If any weird stuff is going on, talk to someone. Reach out to either my channel or other channels that will put the word out there that will cover this type of stuff. Do not be silent. Switching gears, also in the news, Addison Rae has a brand new boyfriend. Talking about Omer Fetty, he posted on Instagram him wearing a dress with the caption, "She wears the pants in this relationship." Opposites attract. But speaking about Addison Rae, her ex-boyfriend Bryce Hall is also making his own news. Recently, he's been single and he's been on a tear. A couple days ago, he tweeted out, "I'm sorry that your girlfriends like me more." Carl Jacobs responded by saying, "What the honk? Please stay away from my hypothetical girlfriend, dude. Please, please, please." Bryce responded by saying, "I would never." Now listen, on last Drum Alert, we told you that Bryce Hall was making out with Logan Paul's ex-girlfriend, Josie, right? And you guys kept making these jokes in the comments that Josie has a thing for 1-0 fighters. I was dying. You guys are funny. But Bryce Hall corrected this tweet, saying this tweet wasn't directed at any one person. It's directed at everyone. Laughing aloud, chill. So it wasn't directed at Logan Paul. Dream responded by saying, "Everyone? What about the people who don't have girlfriends?" Bryce responded by saying, "You can have my girlfriend." Aw, sharing is caring. But speaking about Bryce Hall and sharing, he shared a house with the Sway house, and the other members kind of went behind his back and got their own house and left Bryce out of it. So Bryce is now on his own. He left Sway. He's been talking a lot of smack. In a recent interview, he was basically just saying, like, they're bad friends. Like we're not friends anymore. The remaining Sway house uploaded a TikTok, dancing, you know, doing their thing. Something along the lines of, and let me tell you, the fans were not having it. They're like, "Bryce really does need good friends. I can't believe you went behind your friend's back. You would still be $100,000 in debt if it weren't for Bryce. Where's Bryce? Bryce deserves better." All the comments defending the boy Bryce Hall. Also in the news, there is a boycott getting prepared to happen on Twitch. People are very upset about these hate mobs, these hate bots that keep coming into Twitch streamers' chats saying a bunch of horrible things. So apparently on September 1st, they're planning a full boycott. No one's supposed to stream on September 1st. Now listen, I understand that many of you might be thinking to yourself, well, why don't you just block a bunch of these words so they can't spam your chat or whatever? Somebody made a Twitter video and it was really eye-opening, explaining how big the problem actually is. Listen to this, roll it.
Streamers on Twitch are routinely told they should use the tools Twitch provides to protect themselves from harassment, such as adding offensive terms to a channel's blocked words list to prevent the words from being used in chat. Let's see how realistic this is. What you see on your screen right now is a script I wrote to generate all the variations on the word jogger that can be created using Latin characters that resemble the English letters J, O, G, E, and R. It generated 21.9 million variations of the word jogger. This was just using the Latin characters.
20 million different I mean, that's insane. Okay, how do you stop that? Like, how do you stop that? Also in the news, Jake Paul versus KSI, the fight we all want to see that we're never going to see. Now, recently we told you Jake Paul was being nice to KSI. Congratulations on your music career, blah, 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 blah. But is this fight gonna happen? We need this fight. Well, Jake Paul recently did an interview, and he was asked about fighting KSI, and he said, I think it's over. I don't see it happening. However, I will take that fight and do it wherever and whenever, and I would love nothing more than to pummel his face into the canvas. Oh, the trash talk is back between these two. Yes! I'm like so happy. But here's the thing, KSI can't even respond. I've been waiting so long for this response from KSI. One, he was a little sick, he's resting, but also he tweeted out, I've made so many YouTube videos and I can't post any of them. That's right, he's got strikes on his channel. Fan responded by saying, YouTube hasn't removed the strikes. He said, no. YouTube, what are you doing? Free KSI, hashtag free KSI. Put that in the comments below right now. And speaking about UK YouTubers going through it, I gotta tell you this happened a couple days ago. It's mind-blowing. Twitch streamer G Nelly had a party over in the UK. All the YouTubers came out, all the UK influencers came out, and these Minecraft stands started attacking them, saying it was a COVID party, all this nonsense. I mean, they were saying really mean stuff to this girl and to these other influencers trying to cancel them. G responded by saying, my party. I genuinely never want to upset or harm people. I'm sorry I have done that. Please know that everything at my party was within the UK government guidelines. We are fortunate enough that 80% of the UK is currently vaccinated. And we are also very fortunate to be able to test daily here in the UK with people attending a negative flow test before. It was a private, small bowling alley of close friends with no public interaction to ensure we were as safe as possible. Again, I'm sorry for upsetting anyone. This girl, G, didn't do anything wrong. She followed all the guidelines. The YouTubers coming didn't do anything wrong. I mean, they didn't do anything wrong. Like, well, I don't understand why they were being canceled by everyone. Dude, these Minecraft stands were like, how come you don't have mask on? They just tested negative. They're all vaccinated. What? Why aren't you social distancing? Because they're at a party, they're drinking, they're having a good time, they're hugging. What? UK YouTuber Memulus responded by saying, Twitter is odd. People are only pretending to care about this as an excuse to abuse people. Like, if they actually cared about that, they'd be talking about clubs and festivals, not a small gathering at a bowling alley of people who are mostly double vaxxed. And that's when Dream jumped in the mix. Now, listen, Dream called out, like, you know, people talking trash and harassing this girl G, but he also kind of pandered to these crazy Minecraft stands. Listen to what he says. Although I do agree that people are blowing things out of proportion and being abusive and gross when they have no right to be, just to correct potential misinformation, people with vaccinations have much more viral loads and they can still spread the virus to other... Shh! Dream, I get that you don't leave your house. I get it, all right? Let the rest of us live. They're following all the rules, all the guidelines. You're literally pandering to the crazy Minecraft stands. Shut up. And speaking about crazies, do you guys remember Segway guy from TanaCon? Michael Wise or whatever his name is? Well, apparently he's ruined another YouTuber. That's right. He started representing Daniel Ko, like signed her to his label, you know, was her manager, all this stuff. Daniel Ko's basically saying that he was forging her signatures, that he hacked the account, like all these ridiculous claims. Michael Wise uploaded his own video saying that Daniel Ko's like horrible, her mother's horrible, and that she's lying about everything. I don't understand how Michael Wise got to represent or manage anyone. I thought like we as an entire community came to the conclusion that he's bad news. What is what is wrong with Daniel Ko? Like why, how did you end up working with him? With the backstory with TanaCon, I just don't even know how this is possible. But I do know something that's very possible, and that is me keeping you up to date with all the news going on in the community, so you need to take the time, slap a like on it if you enjoyed this vid, but make sure you're subscribed with those notifications on, because you know, as soon as I get the scoop, I'm going to keep you in the loop.